Box squats have a lot of uses from anyone who's a lifter from a beginner all the way up to an advanced power lifter. Now, a box squat refers in general to squatting down to a box or to a limiter of our height. So I'm going to use a bench here because I don't have a box. If you've got a box or a chair or a stool or something like that, it all works. So you line up for a regular squat just like you would, just slightly ahead of the bench. Now, if you're a beginner and you're learning to squat, you're basically going to use the box as a depth check. So instead of doing our quarter squats like this and thinking that we're getting all the way down, you're going to put the bench or the box behind you so that when you squat, you know that you're getting deep enough to go down. And as you progress and get stronger and get better at the squat, you'll lower the height of the bench so that you can squat deeper. So that's certainly one where it's just using it as a rate or a depth limiter, and we're just coming down, kind of tap the bench and come back up. Perfectly great example of a box squat and a use of it for someone who's just learning how to squat. The next step of that, and the way that I want to speak about mostly in this video, and the way that I use box squats with my clients mostly, is to help us to understand how to engage the glutes out of the bottom of the squat. So the way that I usually teach it is we're going to come down to the box. Now, when I get here, I've reached the bottom. I actually want you to sit back. Now, if I had a regular amount of weight and if I didn't have this box here, if I sat back like this, I would certainly fall down. But because we have this tool, we can use the tool. So we sit back without releasing the tension. This is not a resting position. I'm not just chilling here. It's a resting position. It's an engaged position. From here, I'm going to dig my feet in, and because I have this support, I can do this. Dig my heels in hard, squeeze my butt from this seated position, and then come back up and through. Now, it's different than the tap and go because I don't have that little rock back, so I'm using more of a squat pattern. If I'm already biased to use all of my quads and I'm not really able to engage my glutes, then this regular touch and go box squat is not going to help teach that. If you've got trouble firing the glutes out of the bottom of the squat, it's going to help you to rock back, dig those heels in, get the glutes on, and come up and forward. What you want to be sure of is that when you do come up, you're not standing straight up, you're almost standing up on a bit of an angle. So I'm pushing the glutes in and I'm standing up in this direction. Now, again, remember that this would be impossible without the box. If I tried to get into a regular squat and then sit back, I'm going to fall for sure because, of course, I don't have anything behind me holding me. So once again, we sit down, we rock back, keeping all the tension, dig in, and stand up. Of course, you can load this. You can take a dumbbell, hold it in your chest like a goblet squat. You can put a barbell in your back and sit back, or dumbbells up in your chest, whatever works for you. Whichever one of those variations works, I hope this one helps you out.